Travis. It's that time of the year. Kids are graduating from college. They're finding their career path in their world. And while the outlook is better than it was 4 years ago in 2020 for these kids, recent college graduates joining the workforce, it's in the time of a cool, it's hiring is expected to be cool right now. Inflation is higher than people really like today. There's a lot of uncertainty out there. The world doesn't feel maybe as balanced as it did in 2019. And the opportunities to grow your income, well, might feel like it's just a little bit further away.
Yeah, I mean, you have to think of when these kids graduated high school also.
I know.
Might feel a little bit more uncertain to them.
Yeah, because they didn't get to walk for graduation. They didn't really. This is
yeah.
their first chance.
It is, yeah. So I think it's also natural for students as they transition into the workforce to feel, some type of uncertainty. We did probably as well. But right now, I mean, the economy's strong. We have a solid labor market. We have solid wage growth. And I know we hear stories about widespread layoffs, particularly in tech. But you have to remember that followed a period of widespread overhiring in tech. So, a weaker situation relative to recent history doesn't imply just an overall weaker situation in general. There's still plenty of opportunities out there.
No, that's true, Travis. Let's look at some numbers here. The unemployment rate for college graduates ages 20 to 24 has been averaging about 5.8% over the last 12 months. Pre-pandemic in 2019, the number was right at about 5.1%.
A little higher.
Yeah, a little bit higher. Now, both of those numbers, though, are much higher than the current national average at 3.7%.
Sure, yeah.
But I still think one of the best things these graduates can do today is just keep an open mind, because when they start their career, they just want to make sure that they look at every opportunity they have and go after it.
Yeah, that's probably the most important thing they can do is keep an open mind. I mean, career paths are rarely linear. I mean, talk to any professional and you'll find that out fairly quickly in the conversation.
Even us, right?
Yeah, even us. Yeah. So, and I'd say it's take some chances. It's okay to maybe work for organizations you didn't think you would work for, or take on different types of jobs maybe you didn't plan on taking. Coming out of school, agility in today's rapidly evolving world is wildly important. You'll never know the experience you're going to get or the people you'll meet. So interesting story. Jerome Powell was given a commencement address, and he told the story about when he was a young investment banker. He approached the chairman of his firm nervously, who at the time was former Senator Nicholas Brady. He wanted to share his interest about doing public work someday. Well, fast forward years later, Brady is appointed Treasury Secretary, and who did he bring with him to Washington?
Jerome Powell.
And how was that story played out?
Fed chair.
Yeah,
that's not too bad.
Just the bravery to ask, and we know how that story is going right now.
So true. It is a little bit about who you know, not what you know sometimes. And that's a perfect example.
It's extremely important.
Yeah.
So.
Travis, this has been great. I look forward to it next week.
Look forward to it as well.